Hello my friends! Welcome back to another video of Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. Finally everyone, 1.0.5 is here and I cannot wait to check out all the changes in the game. Plus Terracotta Oasis DLC is out as well. They came out at the same time, which is a really good news for all of us who bought the DLC. But before we talk about the Terracotta Oasis, let us check out first all the changes and added feature in the game. What I'm excited about this update is the lag issue, so let us go and check it out. I wanted to make a comparison between the two versions, which is the 1.0.4 and 1.0.5 update, to show you how much they fixed it when it comes to performance issue. Here is one of my gameplay video between the two versions. As you see in this video, the stuttering issue is massively reduced, which I'm very happy. So by all means, we can finally ride our mount without worrying the stuttering issue. For me at least, this is the main reason why I don't use my mount often. Because when I do, I'm having this huge lag, which I'm not really happy. How about you my friends? Are you having the same problem before? Is it one of the main reasons why you don't use your mount often? Or is there something else? Let me know in the comments below. Now let us check the makers. As we all know, we can already place 10 materials per one maker. One thing that I've noticed in these changes, it is easy for you to get confused when the maker is done processing your items. At first, when I saw this, I thought all of the materials that I placed is all done processing. But when I gathered the processed materials, it just gave me one. In this part, it made me confused and I thought, if I don't get the processed materials once it's done, the next materials that is on queue won't be processed. But don't be alarmed on this, you don't have to keep on coming back and forth just to gather your processed materials. You can leave it for a day or two depending what materials you are processing. Because even if you don't gather the finished one, it will continue on processing until all the 10 materials has been used. Now let us go to cooking part. In this update, they reduced the cooking time, depending on which category of food you are making. There is really not much of a big changes in this part, but it does help a lot, especially when you are out of time. The next one of the changes that I am really excited in this update is about the food that your character is eating. I love these changes and I'm happy that Exceed listens. This little detail does help the game way more fun to play and interesting. Same goes for some of the residents, which they change some of the dialogue. Like for example with Iori, since we all know Iori is too overly formal as he said in one of his dialogue, so I tried to talk to him and I noticed a big difference of how he used to be compared on this update. He doesn't feel like plain NPC, an uninteresting fella. Although he is still overly formal, but it got lessened quite a bit and they gave him more words to say with your character, which is very understandable since Iori is not just an ordinary person. Last but not the least, as you've noticed by now, Exceed finally add the heart meter. Now we can see their heart level without the need to go on the menu screen. I am not gonna tackle everything over here, I just showed to you guys the interesting part in 1.0.5 update. But don't worry, I will place the changes and added feature that holds in this update in the description. Now let us talk about Terracotta Oasis. I will give my full honest opinion about this DLC. Maybe some of you will hate me for saying this, but I will say it anyway because it's my own opinion and you have yours as well, which I respect. I was expecting more from this, not just the Terracotta Oasis, but the whole DLC. Don't get me wrong, I don't regret buying the DLC because I get to see the other residents from the previous Story of Seasons series. And I love the idea that they are here in Pioneers of Olive Town. The only downside for me, and I will be honest, kind of disappointment, is the map. I don't get it why Exi didn't make a big map for us to explore where all the DLC will be there. There is a big opportunity for them to do this. Why they need to separate this small area? They could have made a big map where they can give us a side quest for us to unlock before we get to that new DLC area. It just shows how lazy they approach regarding this DLC. How interesting it can be to see all the residents that is part of the DLC living in the same big map. We've got a new side quest to do and new places to explore. It doesn't even make me feel interested to come back in their area because there is not much to do over there. Nothing to explore but only to talk to them or give them gifts. Maybe I was expecting more from them, but this whole thing, plus the whole issue in the game, Trio of Towns is honestly way better and it is on 3DS. Compared to newly game that is on Switch, which we have now a better console that is capable of running games that is much more demanding. It's just sad to say they haven't thought about this. This new area or this whole DLC feels pointless because I feel that it could easily be ignored due to the fact that its implementation feels like forced and all clustered in one area as bunch of cattles. How about you, my friends? What are your thoughts regarding in this DLC? Are you happy about it or a little bit disappointed like I am? Let me know in the comment section below. So that's all for now in this video. Thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you are new to our channel and you like the content that we share, feel free to subscribe to us and turn on the post notification bell so that you will be notified every time we upload something new. Also, if you enjoy watching this video, give it a thumbs up, and if not, feel free to hit the dislike button as well. I don't mind. Once again, this is Armea from Telplay, and I will see you guys again on my next video. Bye bye!